welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Marie and I'm so glad that you clicked on today's video. Today I will be showing with you my fall self-care routine, and I am so excited because what's better than spending a whole day just taking care of yourself and doing things that make you feel so good and happy. I am a very busy girl between work and school and my social medias. I never have time for myself, so at least once a month, and I wish it was more than that, but for right now I can only do it once a month. But I really like to have these self-care days. They really help set me back to zero and get me ready for everything that is to come. I have already gone through burnout in the past, and ever since I just don't want to go through that again. So that is why I really make sure I have these special days for myself, and I really encourage that you do the same. Fall has arrived, obviously, so I'm so excited to share with you all of these fall themed things that I'll be doing. Without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. So the first thing that we're gonna do is go down to the kitchen and make a healthy pumpkin spice latte, because what is better than drinking a cup of coffee? I don't know about you, but coffee makes me so happy, and especially now making it pumpkin spice, it is just delicious and it's healthy for you, so why not? Now let's just go ahead and head downstairs to the kitchen. Here I have everything prepared in front of me. You guys are going to see how easy it is to make a homemade pumpkin spice latte. There is really no need to go and spend $5–6 for one at Starbucks. So here I did brew a cup of coffee. I have 3 tablespoons of pumpkin puree. I have 1 tablespoon of maple syrup. Here I have half a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and then of course some pumpkin spice. If you don't have pumpkin spice, you can also just use cinnamon. And finally, here I have a half cup of unsweetened organic almond milk that I did heat up on the stove. So what we're gonna do is basically put all of this in here and stir it up, pour it into the coffee, and that is it. That was a lot, but it's okay. Now take your wooden spoon and basically stir it all up. The hot milk is going to help really make everything come together. And that is it. Now let's go ahead and pour it into our coffee. Top it off with a little bit more pumpkin spice. And there you have it, a healthy homemade pumpkin spice latte. Of course, let's taste test together. That is delicious. Okay, we are back upstairs now with our pumpkin spice latte. It's so good, you guys. I really hope you guys try it out. By the way, I will have the recipe down below in the description box for you guys so you can screenshot it. I lit my pumpkin spice scented candle, and the next thing that I am going to do for self-care is actually journal. I have spoken to you guys about journaling before on my channel. It really is my favorite thing to do. This is actually something that I do almost every single morning. This is definitely not a once in a month thing. I would say I do it about at least 4 times a week. I use this journal in so many different ways. One, I use it as a gratitude journal. I'll use it as a manifestation journal. I'll use it as a way of just writing down my feelings if I'm feeling stressed about something. Trust me, if you are feeling stressed about something, write it all down, let it all out on paper, and you are going to feel amazing afterwards. So yeah, really every day changes. It really depends on that day. If I'm feeling stressed, if I'm really trying to manifest something, I will focus my journal on that. Today, I think that is actually what I'm going to do. It's really going to be on something that I'm manifesting by the end of this year. So I am just going to do that right now, and then we'll move on to the next step. Just finished, and like I expected, I feel so much better. I ended up writing down some things that were kind of bothering me, and I just feel so much better now. I'm telling you guys, you have to try it. Something that's also cool about journaling is obviously you always start off your journal with writing the date. And what's cool is that you can kind of go back. So this is my journal for 2021, and sometimes I'll go back and read, you know, what I was journaling back in April, back in March, back in February. And sometimes it's just crazy to see how far you've come for certain things. And also you'll see that something you were worrying about so much, now it's like you don't even think about it anymore. You resolved your problem, your life went on, and it's like it didn't even happen. So yeah, I think it's kind of cool sometimes when you can kind of really go back and see where you were then and just how far you've come. So the next thing that I would normally do is go and take a nice hot shower. But because I'm filming this video, I want to keep my hair and makeup done for the rest of the video. So I'm actually gonna do this part after I finish filming. But now is when I would go take a nice hot shower. And what I love to do is actually put some essential oil in the shower. My favorite scent to use is lavender. It is just so therapeutic, and with the steam and everything, it just is so relaxing. I highly recommend trying that. And then of course, what is a self-care day without doing a face mask? This part of the video is sponsored by Gleeman, and today I will be sharing with you their vitamin C face mask. This mask is packed with vitamin C, and it also has aloe vera and turmeric. All these things are great for your skin. Before I even get into why I love this mask, the first thing that I need to say right away is that it does not break me out. I have very sensitive skin, and it is very easy for me to get breakouts, so I was so excited that this mask did not break me out. So now let me really get into what this mask really does for your skin. So this mask really helps to fade dark spots, fade acne scars. It improves the texture of your skin, and it visibly evens skin tones. This mask is safe to use on all skin types. It is vegan and cruelty free. You also get this mini brush to use with it, which I love. I really don't like putting masks on with my fingers. I've already shared this with you in other videos of mine, so I was so glad that it came with this little brush. It evenly applies the mask on your skin. The bristles are super soft, and yeah, all you need to do is basically wash your face and then apply this for 10 minutes, wipe it off, and that is it. You're left with super smooth and shiny skin. I highly recommend checking out this mask. I will have a link for you guys down below in my description box. So the next thing that we're gonna do now for self-care is going once again down to the kitchen. For me personally, just cooking and baking is so therapeutic. While I'm actually doing it, I somehow forget about everything that is going on around me. I'm just so concentrated in what I'm doing and doing it right that next thing you know, 2 hours have gone by. So that is what we are going to do. We are going to head downstairs right now, and I actually really want to bake a pumpkin bread. For my birthday that just passed a couple weeks ago, I did get a KitchenAid mixer, and I am so excited to use it. I've only used it to make homemade pasta before, but I haven't actually used it for baking. So this is going to be my first time, and I'm just so excited. Honestly, self-care routines should just be composed of things that make you feel happy, relaxed, and just feel good. So for me, that is going to be baking, but I really encourage you to just do the things that make you happy. So now let's head downstairs and I'll show you guys how to make it. It's time to make a healthy pumpkin bread. So I did preheat my oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and here I have a kind of ceramic bowl that we'll be using, and I did coat it with a little bit of margarine just so that our cake won't get stuck to it. What you are going to need for this healthy pumpkin bread is, of course, 1 cup of 100% pure pumpkin puree. Next, a ½ cup of coconut sugar. Next, you need 1½ cup of oat flour. So I just took oats that I already had and I blended them up for about a minute, and as you will see, it forms oat flour. No need to go and buy it at the store for something that will cost you like triple the price. Literally just use the oats that you already have, blend them up, and you'll see that they become very finely milled like flour. Next, we need 1/4 cup of melted coconut oil, 2 eggs, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and of course our pumpkin spice, and that is it. First, we'll start off with blending our liquid mixture. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put the pumpkin puree in here. Next, the 2 eggs. the coconut oil, and the sugar. I highly recommend getting coconut sugar. It's basically like brown sugar. They are practically the same thing and it's just a healthier alternative. Now let's start her up. Let that go for a good 1 to 2 minutes, I would say. That is smelling so good already. Now let's go ahead and add our oat flour and our baking powder and some pumpkin spice. I don't really measure this, to be honest, but I would say, I guess, about a teaspoon. I know I said this already, but baking is just so therapeutic. Now we'll just go ahead and transfer this into our bowl here. So we are going to leave it in the oven for 45 minutes, but make sure to check with a toothpick and put it in the center and take it out, and your toothpick should be clean. Hey guys, so it is a little while later. The pumpkin bread did need a full hour of cooking, so make sure that you check with a toothpick. I went ahead and let it chill and then I cut it up. So now I thought we would try it together on camera. It smells really good, so I have really high hopes. That is really good. You can go ahead and make a frosting to go over it. I think that would be really good, but I'm deciding to keep it more healthy. So that is it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm about to go take that shower now that I was talking to you guys about earlier, and then I'm gonna do the vitamin C clay mask from Gleeman. Make sure to check it out. I will have the link down below in my description box. Let me know in the comments below, what are your favorite things to do for self-care this fall? I would love to know. That's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll just catch you in the next one. Bye!